dudes and my dudettes. How are you guys? I'm sorry again for the light that you're seeing back there, you know, reflecting off my wardrobe. It's because I need the natural light coming in from the sun because of the hour that I'm recording this video. Anyway, so I just finished streaming for the second time Imagine Dragons Origins, their new album, which released yesterday. And yesterday I listened to it as soon as it, premiered on Spotify, and it was cool, it was nice, but I wanted to listen to it a second time with more, more calmly and take it in and with more detail, and at first it was a little strange, it was kind of dull, but after I listened to it a second time, which is usually the important time to listen to an album, it grew on me, and apparently it's a direct sequel, let's say, to their last album from last year, Evolve, which was absolutely awesome. I loved it, and I love Imagine Dragons as a group, as a band, as musicians, and they've been making very weird changes, in recent years. Their first album back in 2012 or 2013, right? Night Visions, that was just absolutely amazing. But then we had Smoke and Mirrors, and things started to get a little weird from there. Their music started changing a lot. But anyway, it's not criticism at all, it's just an observation. And their new album that I just listened to again on Spotify, it's called Origins, and I listened to the deluxe edition, so there were a few more tracks. And it's a very intriguing piece of musical work because it shows that they've really gone in a completely different direction since their first album way back in the day. And it's kind of hard to, because not all the songs are, hyped up and, make you want to get up and dance like their first album, they're much calmer now, and I think they have much more meaning too. There's one song that's called Love, and it talks about why people have to hate each other and attack one another when we can just, be friends. We can just love each other, whether we're black or white or whatever, we can all come close, and I think that songs like that really generate with more people around the world, no matter what kind of race you are and what country you come from and what language you speak. It actually brings us all the way back to Michael Jackson's Black or White, remember that? He said it doesn't matter if you're black or white, you can be my brother, my baby, my girlfriend, anything. And I think that songs like that really sort of break the racial barrier that the world has been, unfortunately accustomed to lately. Now, my favorite songs in particular, right off the bat, we have Boomerang and Machine. I really like those two, they're just very catchy, I like the way that their rhythm plays out from start to finish. And then we have Zero, which is ow, my leg is really itching. And then we have Zero, which is from the upcoming movie Ralph Breaks the Internet, which is actually a sequel to Wreck-It Ralph, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, with good reason, because I love video games, so I don't know, Wreck-It Ralph is just awesome, it doesn't matter how many times it's on TV, I will watch it every single time, I can watch it all day, and the fact that there's a sequel is just awesome, and this song is really catchy, hello. I don't want to sing it, I don't want to give any spoilers, but just go listen to the album, okay, you're gonna love it. And then we have Bullet in a Gun, which is also a little extreme, comes right after Zero, and I think it's very good, Could just be my favorite song out of all the ones that I heard. And in general, I think that the album is good. I think it's really good, and I think that Imagine Dragons are doing well to expand. I don't think I'm moving enough in this video, guys. I think I'm staying too still. I'm going to start moving a little bit as I talk. So I think that Imagine Dragons has been doing really well, and they've come very far. Okay, this is getting weird. Ow, my finger. In my opinion, as a fan of their music since they began, I think that evolution is very good when it comes to entertainment, Probably the best example we have is Linkin Park, Unfortunately, they're inactive today because of the death of Chester Bennington last year, but since the beginning of their career, right up until the very last album that they recorded before Chester died, they were always changing. And every time they changed, they did it so perfectly that the fans stayed with them. They got even more fans, Of course, a lot of people, the more hardcore, followers only listen to their earlier stuff because it was heavier, but I was a fan of Linkin Park, and like every single one of their albums I just love, you know. I listen to all of their songs. I have almost all of them memorized, you know, because they changed. They went from this sort of rap and new metal fusion to hard rock, and then alternative, then electronic, then pop, you know. Everything just was amazing, and that's what Imagine Dragons is doing. It's gonna take a while to you know, grab onto me, because like I said, their new songs are very different, and I don't know, after Smoke and Mirrors I started just, I don't know, their music started getting weird. But after Evolve last year and now Origins this year, yesterday, I think that they're on the right track, they're on the right path. The songs are very, very relatable, you know, and I think that the tunes, the rhythm, everything is catchy. You can listen to them multiple times, and that's it. And Dan Reynolds, of course, the vocalist, is just shredding it as always. Everyone in the band, you know, I give you guys my congratulations for putting out another great album, you know, and that's it. Very short video, shorter than what I've been doing lately, but I just wanted to share with you guys my opinion regarding this album. And if you still haven't, go check it out on Spotify, and that's it. You know, drop a comment here if you enjoyed the album, or if you didn't. Let's discuss it, you know, let's talk about it. Maybe I can convince you to like it. And that's pretty much it. Thank you, Imagine Dragons, for ushering in yet another new age. Radioactive. That's it for today, guys. I'm going to be recording another video for you guys shortly, revealing a very, 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 very juicy secret regarding my personal life, which I think you guys did not see coming, or will not see coming. Get the grammar right, Igor. You're an English teacher. And that's it. I will see you guys very soon in my next video.